So, INFJs, right? They're always described as like enigmatic, introspective, emotionally intelligent. But hey, what if I told you that INFJs have this hidden power that nobody even sees coming? I'm talking about the healer aura. Yeah, that's right. What if you have it? INFJs, they're not just complex thinkers. They have this ability to heal and uplift people in ways that are, beyond words. So in today's video, we're going to be uncovering the secret INFJ healer aura and the 5 signs that you are one. Stick around because these signs, they might just change the way you view your own unique energy. So check this out. You kind of sense other people's drama before they even start feeling it. All right, let's get into one of the most head-scratching things about being an INFJ healer, okay? It's like you can smell what people are feeling before they do. These INFJs, they're not just guessing here, they're practically antennas for feelings. I'm talking this emotional thing, it's like they were born with it. You walk into a room and boom, you're hit with the vibe. Someone's down, stressed, whatever. You know it before they even open their mouth. Now, here's where it gets kinda weird. INFJs, they just pick up on this stuff. It's like, bam, you know what's eating someone before they do. And that's a lot because you're not just seeing the happy face, you're seeing the mess underneath, all the stuff people keep locked up. See that twitch in their eye, hear the shake in their voice. Yeah, INFJs, they're reading the whole damn novel, not just the cover. So like, you ever see some schmo trying to keep it together, but you just know something ain't right? They're smiling, but you're feeling their pain or something? It's like a freaking radar going off in your head. It ain't just feeling bad for them. It's like you're sucking up all their bad vibes, you know? It's practically automatic for us INFJs. This whole feeling everyone's feels thing is part of our INFJ healer aura, where you don't just see their problems, you feel them. Like their feels are catching almost. But here's the kicker. This amazing thing ain't always a walk in the park. As an INFJ, you might find yourself constantly taking on everyone else's junk, which can be, mentally and physically exhausting. It's a gift that requires some boundaries and knowing yourself so you don't burn out. Being able to feel emotions so deep means you can also fix people. But you gotta protect your own good vibes so you don't get buried by all the feels you're picking up. This extra sensitivity to feelings is a big part of the INFJ healer thing. It lets you make people feel better, give advice, and heal them in a way that feels like totally natural. But it ain't just knowing what someone's feeling. It's doing something about it so they feel seen and understood. And that's when the INFJ aura becomes like life-changing. Secondly, people are drawn to you, even complete strangers, then you believe it. Ever had some random schmo just walk up and start unloading their sob story, their deepest, darkest secrets? INFJs, they get this all the time. Folks are just drawn to them like moths to a flame. No idea why. It's like they're walking around with some kind of invisible safe space bubble. And here's the kicker. It ain't just dumb luck. Nope, it's your INFJ healer aura doing its thing. See, INFJs, they got this chill, don't worry, I've seen it all vibe that people pick up on, even if they don't realize it. There's something magnetic about them that just makes people want to spill their guts. You meet one of these INFJs and suddenly you feel like you can finally drop the act. Like they're not going to judge you, not going to hit you with the unsolicited advice. It's like bam, instant connection. So it ain't just your buddies who do this kind of thing. Complete randos will suddenly start unloading their whole sob story on you. I mean, you could be chilling at a coffee shop, grabbing groceries, or even just suffering in line at the bank. And bam, some schmo starts spilling their guts. Like, oh, my love life's a train wreck. Or, let me tell you about my childhood trauma. Or, I'm just having a bad day, And why? Because somehow they think you're their therapist. Your whole calm and understanding act makes them think they can just yap away without getting the stink eye. And you're just sitting there, nodding along with that look of profound compassion. Now, here's the kicker. INFJs ain't even asking for this gig. They're not out there wearing a sign that says, free emotional advice. People just flock to them like moths to a bug zapper, and next thing you know, you're knee-deep in some stranger's existential crisis. I mean, you might even do a double take at how much they're revealing, but deep down you get it. You're basically a human pressure valve. So this whole healer aura thing, right? It's basically just being able to schmooze with people and make them think you actually give a damn. It ain't just hearing them yap. It's about making them feel like they're not totally invisible, even if you're just passing by. But here's the kicker, kid. INFJs gotta watch their own juice. Yeah, your sparkling personality is a gift, sure. But you gotta put up some emotional fences, or you'll end up feeling like a squeezed lemon. You can't fix everyone, all right? But you can nod and make them feel like they've been heard. This whole INFJ thing, attracting people and making them feel safe, it's the healer aura in a nutshell. It's a gift, yeah, but like anything else, you gotta know how to use it without turning into a burnt-out case.
Thirdly, you end up carrying everyone else's baggage, whether you want to or not. So as an INFJ, you don't just feel bad for people, you end up feeling what they feel. Ever been stuck listening to some schmo whine about their problems, and you walk away feeling like you just ran a marathon? Yeah, that's the INFJ healer aura in action. You're just a magnet for everyone else's garbage. But here's the kicker. This gift, and I use that term loosely, can leave you totally wiped. INFJs are so in tune with everyone's feelings that they don't just hear their problems, they swallow them whole. You might feel the weight of someone's stress, pain, or whatever other drama they're dishing out, even if they don't ask you to be their therapist. You feel their pain deep down, because you don't just watch them struggle, you become them. It's a real mess, and that's the INFJ healer aura in a nutshell. Now, while this little gift makes you an incredibly compassionate listener, it also means you gotta learn to set some boundaries, all right? INFJs, we tend to forget we ain't responsible for everyone else's sob stories. It's real easy to get lost playing Florence Nightingale, but if you're constantly soaking up everyone's misery, you're gonna burn out faster than a cheap light bulb. So learning how to set those healthy emotional boundaries, it ain't just good for your well-being, it's vital if you want to keep helping others. This constant emotional drain can feel like you're a damn sponge, soaking up everything around you. But hey, it doesn't mean you're weak or can't handle it. On the contrary, it makes you one of the strongest healers out there, able to comfort people who feel like nobody gets their pain. But remember, you ain't gotta carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's okay to protect your energy and not absorb everything. In fact, that's one of the most important lessons for INFJs to learn. You can heal without taking on everyone else's baggage. Look, this whole INFJ healer aura thing, it ain't about playing Superman and saving folks from their mess. It's more like you're running a chill lounge where they can spill their guts, no judgment. You just nod, maybe offer a tissue, but you ain't gotta carry their baggage, you know? The trick, and I can't stress this enough, is learning to help without losing your own damn mind in the process. Fourth, so you got this built-in urge to help, even when it ain't a walk in the park. INFJs, right? They're always the ultimate helpers, or so they say. And I guess they got a point. There's something inside you that just makes you want to lend a hand, even when it's a pain in the you-know-what, or when you're not even sure you can handle it. You ever notice that? Even when you're at your lowest, you still gotta help others. It's like your INFJ healer aura is kicking in. But what makes it so strong, and sometimes a real headache, is that this need to help is just part of who you are. It's not just about giving advice, see? INFJs, they feel responsible for how everyone else is feeling. You don't just listen to their sob stories, you soak them up, and you gotta fix what's broken. Whether it's a pal who needs a shoulder to cry on, a family member in a jam, or even some random stranger who's having a meltdown, you just gotta offer some sympathy and help. You feel it deep down when someone's hurting. But hey, there's a flip side, a darker twist to this whole born to help thing. So yeah, wanting to help others is real cute, but it usually means you're throwing your own feelings under the bus. You end up ditching your own sanity to fix everyone else's mess. And you can't just say no when someone needs a shoulder, even if you're already drowning in your own drama. See the problem here? It's exhausting. You give and give and give, and next thing you know, you're running on fumes. Now listen up. As an INFJ, you gotta get this through your skull. Helping people doesn't mean you gotta become a human sacrifice. Real growth, that comes from keeping things in check, not playing the martyr. You can totally change someone's life, but not if you're a walking zombie. Boundaries, people, boundaries. You gotta carve out some me time to recharge and be nice to yourself, just as much as you're nice to everyone else. Here's the kicker. You ain't gonna fix everyone, but you can nudge them in the right direction if they're ready to get their act together. Being an INFJ healer, it's about getting others to take charge of their own lives, to grow and feel good about themselves. Lead by example, show them how to be real, and get them to unlock their own inner strength. Help out, sure, but don't forget to help yourself too. Fifthly, you transform energy and uplift others with your presence. INFJs, right? They got this uncanny thing, shifting the whole vibe of a room just by walking in. Ever notice folks just chill out or start spilling their guts around you? That ain't random. It's the INFJ healer aura, plain as day. Like you're lugging around this invisible force field, making people feel, I don't know, seen, heard, understood just by existing.
That's what makes you a special breed. Your mere presence? It can flip the script on the whole atmosphere, lift everyone's spirits. But hey, it ain't about jazz hands or being a loudmouth. It's that quiet energy INFJs give off. Like this soft but powerful wave of chill that washes over everyone. You don't gotta say squat for people to feel something's changed. It's like your realness and your empathy, they ripple out. And suddenly, things feel a little more balanced, a little more hopeful. That's the healer aura in action. You're a sanctuary for others, a safe space for them to dump their tension or anxieties. So INFJs, huh? Yeah, they naturally become the emotional stabilizers in a group. At work, with friends, family, doesn't matter. Their energy, it's like a calming influence, or so they say. Anxious people, overwhelmed people, they gravitate toward them seeking solace. They just show up and their energy does the rest. People feel more grounded, spirits lifted. What can I tell you? Now, what makes this aura so powerful? Well, it's not about being the loudest or most outspoken. INFJs, they know the greatest gift? Just being present. No advice, no fixing, just holding space. Transformative power, connecting on a deep emotional level without forcing it. They become an anchor for people in need of support. This ability to heal through energy, one of the most profound expressions of the INFJ healer aura. But here's the punchline, see? Just like with my other so-called gifts, there's a catch. Protect your energy, all right? I mean, as much as your presence is like, I don't know, therapy for everyone else, you gotta make sure you're not running on fumes. You don't have to fix every single thing, and you definitely don't have to be everyone's emotional garbage can. The more you get this whole calming thing down without, losing it, the more you can keep dishing out the good vibes for the long haul. All right, that's the bit for this one, folks. Let's hear your stories down below, yeah? Let's see what the real INFJ experience is, and I'll see you in the next one.